Hello, Geminis. Welcome in or welcome back to Midnight Morning Readings. Thank you for viewing me today. We are going to do your general reading for the month of April. This is good for all placements. We're going to get started by seeing what your overarching energies are, and then we're going to get into the reading. You have community, anxiety, appreciation, door to personal healing, and happiness. I feel that you're worried things aren't coming together like they should or like the way you were hoping that they would. But at the end of the day, things are working out for you differently, but they're working out the way they are meant to. So let's have Spirit give us some overarching energy cards for you for Gemini, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. In the bottom of the deck, we have the woman holding a coin, the angel of love, man holding a heart on the bottom of the deck. And so this is you. This is you, Gemini. Okay, trying to find balance of your internal self-worth and the love of the people that you have in your closest circle. I feel as if maybe for some of you Geminis out there, that maybe the way you value yourself and the way others love you back is not matching. Maybe some of you feel that you are not worthy of the love and support that you have from your closest family and friends. Or maybe, the other way around there is maybe you feel that, you are worth more than what you are getting. Or some of you may feel that you're just right. Don't know. That's in there, but however that message is resonating with you, but it's the love and caring and compassion from your closest family and friends as relationship to how you internalize yourself, your own internal self-worth. And you're looking at trying to maybe find the balance in that as well. Because you also received a journey and blossoming abundance. And I feel that this is with the other cards that came out, that you are on a journey of self-discovery for almost balancing or rediscovering maybe new relationships, or maybe you're discovering something new about yourself. So let's go in and let's dive a little deeper and see what's going on for you, Gemini. So what do we have on the bottom of the deck? Flames of desire. Let them shine out radiant light in dark paths. A message is trying to reach you, lost in the ruins of the path, and leave your social circles behind. So I feel as if you feel like you're constantly running in the same circle. You're running, but you're getting nowhere. And maybe you have these ideas, these aspirations, these passions. Maybe you want to start your own business. Maybe you want to branch out on your own. Maybe you want to do a partnership with somebody, or you want to just, you know what, I want to do a whole new career shift. There's something that is the underlying factor here. I don't feel it is negative, but I feel that you are trying to find a balance, that you want to do something more, but you want to do something different. But let's see what's going on as far as your influences and challenges. Well, thank you. Anything else for Geminis? Challenges and influences. Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. The bottom of the deck, your deepest desires constrain you. Let them go to clear your mind. And it's time for change. It's time for change. Something in there you feel like you're being held back. Because Spirit says it's time to enter into your own truth. You need to have a heart-to-heart with yourself. What is it that you really want? What is it that you really want to do? Because you also received protect what you love and live playfully with a light heart. I feel that you want to do more, but you feel that you have to do something. Let's just say, for example, I feel as if you are in a situation that you have to continue working in a job, not that you necessarily hate, but maybe a job that maybe isn't your true passion in life, but you do it because you need to support your family, because for whatever situation that you have. Maybe you're the one that has the health insurance, or maybe you're the primary breadwinner or something, but you really are being drawn to a different path. And if you leave the constant that you have now, it could uproot everybody else, and you don't want to do that. But your passions, your ideas, your creativity are really pulling you in a different direction. You're trying to figure out how I can do this while still maintaining that. So let's see where we're at. I don't feel that any of this is negative energy. I feel it is your sacral chakra. I really feel your sacral chakra, which is your second chakra, which is your creativity, your passions, your muses, your sexuality, like everything that is just um the muses, the ideas, the artsy, the artistic energies that come from you, from an individual. When they come out, I feel like that chakra is really, really open and pulsating right now. And so you're definitely working on trying to figure out how to somehow work on that, but at the same time, um, maintain the support that you have for everything else. So let's see what's in your most recent past. Exciting situation, much needed escape, long journey, messages from spirit. I feel that you have been getting these energies for a while, Geminis, and I feel that now you're really sitting here thinking like, I want to try and put some kind of plan together to try and say, within the next 3 to 5 years, this is where I want to be creatively. I want to have my own business. I want to have my own art studio. Whatever the issue is, so that you can let out your creativeness that's there. So, all right, let's see what's in our most recent past messages from Spirit, and let's see where we're going from here, Geminis. What is going on for Geminis? Most recent past, please, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Anything else? Bottom of the deck is the long journey again. And I feel this is where you feel like, as you're going back and you're reflecting, maybe you thought where you're at in your life right now, you would already have that art studio open, and you don't. And it's still just a drawing on a piece of paper or something like that. And I feel like you're doing that, but here's your steady growth. Okay? Here's your steady growth. So the idea is getting momentum from you in your most recent past, because here's that much needed escape, that abrupt ending, and you're in a position of power. I really feel that something happened that maybe the idea or the creativity, maybe, I don't want to say was suppressed, but it was something that maybe it was an idea and a passion that you had, let's just say, when you were a kid, or and it was just your dream, and something has happened here. There's been an ending and a new beginning, and there's just been something else that has taken place that has really started giving you some general ideas about what you want to do, where you want to go. um, and how you want to move forward. And I feel that that creativity is starting to get a louder and louder voice in the back of your mind. So let's see what's going on in your, let's get a couple clarifiers for this most recent past. Okay. Let's get a couple of clarifiers. Ooh, there's one. Anything else, Spirit? Any other clarifiers? Thank you. Anything else? So whatever has happened in your past that has got this wheel of creativity moving forward was significant. And for those of you this is resonating with, this is truly a magnificent moment, a point in your life, because you've got two major arcanas that are coming out that are hitting this. You have the Temperance and you have the Wheel of Fortune. And so when you know, Spirit is saying, you know, patience is a virtue. You had to be at the right time and place in your life for this to start manifesting. And it has taken a lot of time, a lot of patience, and a lot of endurance that you have had to put into this in order, and now for the Wheel of Fortune, for these things to start coming in for you. And I feel like you are sitting there looking at this and you're saying, yep, like now I'm starting to put it more than just a dream in my mind, and it's more than just an idea, and it's more than just this. Like, I'm actually starting to put pen to paper, and I'm starting to figure out how I can finance this, and I'm starting to figure out how I can actually get there in, say, 3 to 5 years. So on the bottom of the deck for your current messages, a tidy house, clarity and organization, group think, completion. You are trying to get your ducks in a row is what you're working on now, because you're like, I can do this. I'm at a time and place in my life that I can actually start working to make this happen. And so you're trying to put complete projects that you have, which could be this abrupt ending that showed up in your most recent past, is you're trying to get completion to things and finish some things up in order to move forward, because you are really starting to think how you are going to do this. So let's see what else is coming in for your incoming messages. Okay. Incoming or current messages for Gemini, please. Okay. So on the bottom of the deck, you have a transpersonal. This is the Watchers. This is where you are going through this change, this manifestation, and really sitting there like, okay, like I really want to do this, because then you have the net catcher on the bottom of this. So you are bringing things in and you are casting the nets out to sea. You are preparing for things to start the transformation. And that's where I feel like you're starting to get to where you're manifesting this stuff, Gemini, is it's more than just pen to paper. Because you also have compassion, the lay of the land, which is ancestral wisdom. So you're pulling on your knowledge and your expertise of things that have happened to you in your life. You may also be talking to people that you view to be smarter or wiser, or have more depth of knowledge in something that you want to do in order to manifest this. But you also have the empty well. And I think you're actually looking at the fact that you don't, maybe you don't have all of the resources in place yet in order for this to happen. So you're trying to figure out what you are going to need as you are moving forward, because this is a lot of information. This is a lot of change, and this is a lot of, you're wanting to put everything you have into this. and you are trying to look at the resources that you have and the resources that you need as you're moving forward to try and manifest this into fruition. So let's see what else is coming in for you, Geminis, as far as your current messages from Spirit. Let's get a couple of clarifiers. Thank you. Thank you. Anything else? In here? Nope. So you have the Eight of Cups, and you have your intuition. You have the High Priestess. Okay. So this is your intuition. This is your gut. This is your sixth chakra that is coming in, and this is your gut is telling you, this is what I know I need to do. But you're trying to approach this from a very, I don't know, business-like or very transactional at this point, because I feel as if this is a dream. This is something you have wanted for quite some time. And um, and so you're actually trying to emotionally pull yourself away so that if something later on down the road kind of throws you a curveball and it doesn't happen for you, you are not let down emotionally. You look at it more transactionally. That's what I feel you're trying to do. It's a defense mechanism that I feel that you're trying to build and put into place, so that if the time presents itself later on, it may not happen at this time. That way, if you do try again for it, you don't feel as beaten down, in a sense. So very, very interesting. So let me see what is coming in for you in your incoming messages, Gemini. Stay strong, be a guiding light, ground yourself. Time to do it differently, and you're unlimited. So when you are working and you're moving forward with whatever this is, whether it's a relationship, a job, a career, a new business, your art studio, your sculptor, whatever it is for you, okay? Spirit is trying to, I feel Spirit is trying to say you need to be open to the possibility that you may have to take different ideas or different avenues in order to make it happen. But let's see what else is going on for incoming messages for Geminis, please. Incoming messages for Geminis. Incoming messages for Geminis, please, Spirit. Thank you. Anything else? Anything else, please? On the bottom of the deck, no longer holds power over you. Dissolve attachments of the past with love and stay the course. All right? You are going to run into circumstances that you feel are going to be major road bumps. They are going to be like dead ends in your progress as you are working forward in this. And Spirit says you're going to have them, but you need to encounter some of these because it's going to help you stay on the course in a more stronger and positive way. And it doesn't, the fear of people, the naysayers, or people saying, oh no, that'll never work. You're at the point now to where you don't care what other people think. You know it's going to work, and you're going to do what you can to make it happen. You just need to trust Spirit that what you need is there, that your resources are going to be there for you when it is time. Okay? Because you need to believe in the power to manifest. And this is truly, truly the strongest message that you can receive really from Spirit, is you have to believe that you have the power to manifest things with your vibrational energy, with your thoughts, with your actions, because if your vibrations and your energies and your emotions, excuse me, are not in alignment and they're not doing it what you truly, you may think it, but how you are truly trying to manifest it could be two different things. So be very intentional about what you want to manifest, because breathe your creation into existence. This is what Spirit is telling you. This is not me just making this up. These are the messages from Spirit. So let's get a couple clarifiers for your incoming messages, please, Spirit, for Gemini. Thank you. Thank you. Anything else? So the card that popped out, it actually landed on the floor, is another major arcana for you, and you have received 3 major arcanas. Now this is your 4th one, and now you have received partnerships and alliances, and this is the 3 of Wands. And so as you're moving into manifesting this into the incoming future, there may be an opportunity for you to partner with somebody, maybe a silent partner, maybe maybe there's an office space or something that's available and you wanted to start your own architectural firm, and the other person wants to use it as a yoga studio. But it's the perfect spot for both of you, and with the resources that you have, you're willing to split the cost and just, you're on one side, you're on the other, and this is what we're going to do in order to move forward. It could be a weird it could not a weird partnership, but it could be a unique partnership like that, or something as you are moving forward that is going to lead you into bigger and better possibilities, because they gave you the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man talks about looking at things from a different perspective. Okay, it's actually a very positive card in the major arcanas, because it challenges you to not just go by the way you have things planned out. You need to have the ability to sit and say, do I really need this in order to make that happen? And so you may need to let part of something go in order to really push that manifestation forward, whatever that is. And it's really looking at and taking the advice from other people, or those partnerships and alliances where somebody may come in with a different idea for you that either you hadn't thought of or hadn't looked at in a certain way. And you're sitting there thinking, yeah, now I understand this is going to cost me more money to do as opposed to doing it this other way. So going into this in your incoming messages, and Spirit is saying, you need to understand that the plan is going to change. It's very, very fluid. You will still manifest it into its truest form, but you may need to let go of things or look at things in a very different perspective as a way of trying to move forward. So for those of you that this definitely resonates as far as a relationship, a love, romance, or other type of relationship, we're going to ask Spirit to give us a clarifying card for a message for you, as this may resonate for you in that particular way. For Gemini, please, Spirit, one card. Thank you. So the card that came out is Nature's Signs. And this is really saying, so I'll read the message on the card. It's be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go out about your day. Nature talks to us continuously. We need to only open our hearts and minds. This is Spirit coming in to you and saying, hey, we're sending you messages. Go out on that walk. Go walk in the park. Go outside in your garden. Go do this. Go do that. Because we're sending you messages, and that's when your mind might be quiet enough that you are hearing Spirit coming through as you're doing some other projects outside. Breathing in that fresh air, getting back to your roots, getting your hands in the dirt. That's all getting and connecting with Spirit. Okay, so for those of you that this is resonating significantly as far as money, career, finance goes, we're going to ask Spirit to give us one message card for you as a clarifier for you in this. And they gave you the ornaments. And the ornaments talks about extra money, mature investment, celebration. This talks about, you know, celebrating something. And it's coming in and celebrating. So this is it. If this message resonates with you in a way that it is for money, career, or finance, Spirit is saying you're going to achieve this because we see you celebrating the manifestation of that idea. So let's go ahead and let's get your final message card from Spirit, and we will wrap up for this month. So final message from Spirit for Gemini, please. Spirit, one card, please. One card, please, Spirit. Final message for Gemini. Thank you. Pardon me, this one fell on the floor as well. Spirit gave you the Dragonfly. And it's very interesting that one of the message cards that came out said nature signs. So for some of you, when you are out in nature, you may see dragonflies, or a dragonfly may land on your shoulder or something like that. But when you see a dragonfly in a place that ideally shouldn't, like, it's like, why is there a dragonfly here? That's going to be a message from Spirit that is going to be connecting with you at that time, because the dragonfly is all about magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. And that is your message, final message from Spirit for this month's reading, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it provided clarity for you. Please feel free to leave comments down below as this message or messages in this reading resonate with you. And I would be grateful if you would hit that like, subscribe, and share button on your way out. And we will see you back here next time, Geminis. Take care.